Okay, I guess I can start with the presentation. So I still can't watch. Okay, it's live on YouTube now. Okay, let's go ahead and start the webinar. I hope you're all doing great and had a great time in the quarantine. So let's get started with the presentation. I'm Shubhangi and I've been part of some technical communities in Delhi and I have been, working uh, to make more people come into technical communities and contribute to them and learn from them, mostly leverage all the resources that they have to provide. So I'll start with the presentation. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. So communities to me is sort of everything because from my second year I was involved in communities. I got started pretty early and it was basically a coincidence how it all started. I was just scrolling through my phone one fine day and I found out this message which said looking for graphic designers, and it was from a senior who was in fourth year. So I contacted her, mostly thinking that it would be a project that she would be doing and would be needing help in that. And I had done some graphic designing in my school. So I contacted her and she was like, sure, I'll just add you to the group. And which I thought would be her project group. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll be happy to help. And then suddenly it turned out that it was for something that was called GDG, and they just had the title which was GDG on the group, and I didn't know what GDG was. So I like everyone does, I googled GDG and turned out it was Google Developer Group, and I definitely wasn't expecting anything, especially nothing which was related to Google. So I was very scared. I was like, okay, this is not my place. Maybe I don't deserve it. So they gave me a small project, like, okay, do this, and I was able to because I knew Photoshop and everything. So after that, I calmed down a little. Okay, it's normal. You just have to do graphic designing. So that was cool, and that is how it all started. I became part of Google Developers Group, and these are some of pictures from the first meet that I attended. We did registrations. We were called pretty early in the morning, I guess 7 a.m. And so it was in Gurgaon, and you had to wake up pretty early, but it was pretty cool. All the people here, like each and every person here, is somehow connected to me right now, or they have had impact in my life. So that was pretty amazing. And it's been 2 or 3 years since I've been part of Google Developer Groups and Women Tech Makers New Delhi, and I've got a lot of opportunities because of them or because of being part of that community and building that network. So here are some pictures from that. This is from the top one is from IWD, where I met pretty cool people. So one of them was a Googler because this is held in Google office, and from there I got an opportunity to attend the Firebase Summit, which was happening in Pune. So that was again pretty cool. I was very stressed out that I have no one else who's going with me to the Firebase Summit, but then I contacted this Googler and he helped me with everything. Then this is the picture from the first Dev Fest, and this is from IO Extended. So I got a lot of opportunities because of them, and even public speaking, what I'm doing right now was because of them. I remember in Dev Fest 2019, the picture which is right here, it was like 2,000 people, and one of the organizers asked me to go on stage and speak. And believe me, I was scared. I've never done public speaking. I had never done public speaking before that point, and I was just scared. I just had to introduce one person, and it wasn't much if I think back, but it was a big thing. So they just, pushed me like, you have to do it. No one else can. And I simply just went on and spoke in front of 2,000 people. So it was a pretty big deal for me. And after that, I've gotten into public speaking, taking webinars and everything. So yeah, being part of community just doesn't mean that you leverage these resources, but the people there are more important, I would say. Each of these people, like here, this is the design team and I'm connected to everyone. One of them is a senior product manager in Zomato and he's been guiding me. This is Arpan Bhaiya, he's the organizer of GDG and he has been mentoring, guiding, being there whenever you needed them. So all of them had been really helpful throughout my journey, and this community has really made me the person that I am right now. So I'm very grateful to them. Then after this, I met some people in GDG, and then so you'll see that the connections that I made, it's like invisible strings that brought you where you are right now. So this, again, I enrolled in this program called MSP, Microsoft Student Partner. And this is again an amazing community of students, and they have a lot of resources that they provide to the students, especially Azure subscriptions, learn documentation which you can go through. So again, this was an amazing community to be a part of. The mentors here, especially they started a new program called Leagues, where you have two people from Microsoft and a few gold ambassadors mentoring you on your own project. So it's like GSOC but elongated, sort of like you propose your own project under that league, and they guide you and make their own project. Recently, one of the student partners released his own research paper. So again, it was all held and backed by Microsoft, the research and everything. So it's pretty amazing to be a part of this community. So it started, the first event I guess I participated as an MSP was this hackathon, where we won the third prize. And it was mostly we built a chatbot, and it was for our innovation that we got the prize and not for the website. So again, this was interesting to know that you can get prizes for something else than development. And then I organized a hackathon in our university, two hackathons actually. One was Learn Day from MLH, and the other was Build Day from MLH. And we were invited, all the student partners in India above beta level were invited to a student summit in Delhi. And this is a picture from that. Pablo is the student program manager, or the student partner got retermed to Learn Student Ambassador now. So we'll just call it student partner for time being. And then this is a picture from the MSP MLH meetup, when Mike Swift, who is the founder of MLH, came to Delhi, and a few of the MSPs were invited to the Microsoft office, which again is a big deal. You have to just go there and hang out with people from Microsoft and MLH. So I got to know about his story and other people from Microsoft. And again, I made a lot of connections here, most probably because I was the only women participant here. I talked to each and every one of them, and again, they all helped me. I guess this is Vipul, he's from Amity, and he has been working on documentation, so he has helped me. Then there's Rishabh. He was a GitHub campus expert. Now he's passed out, and he's been helping me. And we just met and got into a lot of collaborations after that, doing these hackathons together. We even did a virtual hackathon together. So whenever you go to a community event, even if you're alone, just don't be scared to make connections. Just go ahead, talk to anyone you want to. Like I said, I was the only female attendee here. I was very scared initially, but then everyone was talking to me, and I started talking to everyone else. So just be patient and talk to everyone. Also, if you have any questions, please, regarding any of these programs, how to get involved in GTG, WTM, or MSP program, just leave them in the chat and I'll take them at the end. Okay, this is from the first meetup that MLH had, first hackathon MLH had in India. Again, this was a big one. So all of this is from somewhere connected to other places. Then this is the I'm Remarkable, is one of the most amazing programs that I've come across. This was again through GTG WTM. I attended one of the I'm Remarkable workshops by Shilpa Garg, who is the WTM Delhi, and it was pretty amazing. Like uh, counting down your smallest accomplishments, like okay, I have crazy hair is and I keep them is a accomplishment. I sometimes get nervous is an accomplishment, but I still go through that process is an accomplishment, right? So even embracing your success and speaking about my achievements right in front of you could sound braggy, but again, I have facts and I've put a lot of years into this. So I embrace my success is one of the I'm Remarkable's motto. And another is accomplishments do not speak for themselves. So I'm Remarkable is very helpful to me as much as it is to the attendees. So if you do become a facilitator, or even if you attend a workshop, after attending it, you will feel a sense of pride, a sense of accomplishment that you have done something in your life. So that in all is a big thing to achieve. And these are just some glimpses of the workshop that I have had through the years. And yeah, it has been pretty amazing. So if you ever want to like be a part of I'm Remarkable workshop, look for a facilitator online, or you can reach out to me, and it would be pretty amazing, I guess. This is one of the best workshops that I have been a part of. And Hack Club was again a program I came across through the MSP program. So it's like a chain. I came across the MSP program through GDG, and I came across Hack Club through MSP program. So I got enrolled with the as I just checked their website out, and I applied to be a part of a hack club, and I didn't know that they didn't have one in Delhi. So they just contacted me and asked if I could be a lead. At that time, MLH or hack club was not very prominent in India or Delhi. So they were like, okay, you can just start one. I was like, okay, that's a big responsibility. Why would I take it? But then I got added to their Slack, and it's mostly high schoolers from United States and UK and EMEA area. But it's an amazing Slack. Like, all the people are so interactive, and I was very nervous at the starting. So the director in Delhi added me to a women's only channel, which is called Orpheus Legend, and it was again amazing. They were so helpful and promoting. They were just like, okay, you can do this. Just go ahead and try it. And so I started Hack Club in my university, and at that time it was probably one of the first few hack clubs in India. And we decided to keep it very small, like 6 members. So these are few members from my hack club, and what we decided was to have weekly meetings, which made us very, regular and good at communicating with each other, because we all were from very different fields. So that is how I chose my members. One was from Android, one was from web design, one was doing ML. So everyone could learn from each other. So every week, like, even if we could meet in the university, we would just meet online and discuss every other aspect of development and also personal development. So speaking skills, interviewing preparation, all 6 of us were doing it together. And now I can proudly say that some of them are placed in Microsoft, Google, Walmart. And it's not because of me, but all the contributions that we did to each other's life was very important at that time and now as well. Then one of our members, Mansi, won IMAC for her contribution to the Hack Club. So again, you can join Hack Club by going to hackclub.com and just becoming a part of the Slack channel first. And if you're in IGDQW, you can contact me or anyone from who is currently in the Hack Club, any of these faces that you're seeing right here. And yeah, so the middle pictures are from when we decided to have a Hack Club workshop. So now that we are learning together, we wanted to share it with other people as well. So we usually do a Hack Club workshop with technology. So these are some glimpses from the workshops that we've had, and yeah, the hackathon that was sponsored by Hack Club. So a lot of swags. Hack Club has a lot of swags. So if you're organizing any workshop, they'll be happy to help you. Just their motive is just to make you learn something. They have amazing resources on their website. You can check out. They have workshops curated on GitHub. You just have to click and follow each and every step. They'll tell you how to build a website in few hours, how to set up a bot, how to set up a Google Assistant, and a lot more that I don't even know. So you just have to go to hackclub.com and check all the resources that they have to provide. And same is for the MLSA program, Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. Go to studentambassadors.com, register there, and see what resources they have to provide. Even before you get selected, or even if you don't get selected, you can still access Microsoft Learn, which is again an amazing resource. I was recently learning how to set up a virtual machine through it, and I have done a bit of data science through that platform, and I really learned a lot. I guess more than I could learn in the cloud computing course in the university. So definitely, that is something you can check out. And also, if you're a part of Hack Club, you get some funds if you're one of the best clubs. So do become a part of Hack Club. And for anyone who's from IGDTW, Hack Club lead positions will be opening pretty soon. So keep an eye out for the forms for that. So now that you've known all the communities that I'm a part of, or some of the communities that I'm a part of, there's still a lot to cover, but I guess that's what we could do in 15 minutes. So let's see what you should expect if you are becoming a part of a community. First is find a community that aligns to your goal. So if you are more into development, find a community that has long-term goals of a development. If you are into design, if you're into UI, UX, or want to go into that, find a design community like Design Jungle, UX Gorilla. These are pretty active. Design Gupshop, Design Sundays. These are pretty active communities in design area, and they have a webinar at least every week. One webinar at least every week. So if you want to get started in UI, UX, just uh, search them on Google or Meetup, and you will easily find how to go by it. Or if you are into public speaking or just want to find opportunities, one of the very good websites to find opportunities is UAceIt. They have opportunities, programs, conferences coming up. Just subscribe to their newsletter, and they'll deliver it to your inbox. And if you don't want to subscribe, just go check out their website. Personally, I also do it at least every week. They update it and with the programs and the events that are coming up. So do check it out. And you can also join WhatsApp groups or Telegram groups where they have this information. Like you can just Google best WhatsApp groups or Telegram groups for events. So even Hackon was a hackathon which happened last year in March 2020. And we also have a Discord and a Telegram where we share these opportunities. So you can search that hackon.tech or any other groups. There are a lot of groups that exist which provide you this information. I did a workshop, I guess, back in 2018 where we did a conference on Python for 2 days. And after that, we still have that WhatsApp group. It's called Let's PyLadies, and people keep sending any opportunities that they find. So keep on joining that, because if you're willing to do anything, just you only have to search for it. And if you do become a part of the community and you want to go to an organizer level or be a volunteer, you can just reach out to the organizer and maybe they'll have something that you could do. Maybe write content from them, do marketing, or make graphics like I started by making graphics. So do that, but uh, just don't join every other community that you see. I guess that was again a meme on the UAceIt website, that don't join every other community you see, because that's just gonna waste your own time and nothing good will come out of it. Just find a community that aligns to your goal and go ahead, join it, contribute to it. Okay. How will you find a community? I guess I covered it in the previous, in what I just said. Just you have to just go ahead and search for it. Meetup.com is a good resource. Discord is a good resource. Telegram is a good resource. You just have to type it in the search bar, the community that you're looking for, and you will just be connected to them. And if you want to like be a part of smaller communities, like PyLadies is a good community. Anita Borg is a good community for girls. So just go ahead, search for it, log on to the website. You will definitely find someone who can connect you to the right person. So don't be stressed out about joining a community. Just be stressed about finding a goal and knowing what you want to get out of that community. Okay, so here are some of the ongoing programs that you can be a part of. Code.org has a Computer Science Education Week going on, which is one of the biggest computer science education weeks, and they also provide a certificate for participating in any of their workshops. Just log on to code.org and you will find ample of workshops there. So this is the closing week, so 13th the workshops will close and you won't be able to get a certificate after that. So do log on to code.org or find a workshop that you want to be a part of. Or we are also having a workshop today at 6 p.m. If you want to attend, just register at this link provided, bit.ly/h.cjs. And again, this amazing challenge that has been going on is Design Challenge by Microsoft. So just go to this link, msdesignchallenge.in, and you will find all the details there. Some applications that are open are Imagine Cup, and this is again by Microsoft, and it is one of the world's largest hackathon-like competition. So do participate in that. Even if you feel like you can't build or you are too young to code or you have just started, just participate in something. At least you'll get some learning out of it, and then you can maybe participate in it in maybe Imagine Cup next year with stronger will and knowing what is to come, or any other hackathon knowing what is to come. So just go and Google Imagine Cup or go to imaginecup.com and you'll be able to register. So these are some of the resources that the community has to provide. So like my talk was titled Leverage the Resources by Community. So these are some of the resources which are ongoing. Again, Anita Borg is starting this amazing program called University Connect, and they will be having first career path live at 19 December. So again, go to anitaborg.com and check it out. Or I guess you can find it on UAceIt as well in a few days, I guess. So this University Connect is a special series by Anita Borg. I am highlighting it because I'm definitely very involved in this community and was one of the pushers to have this charting career path series. So when I was in first year or even till third year, I didn't know a lot of career paths existed or did not even know that what happened. If I knew if something called product management existed, I did not know what exactly was the role of a product manager. So in this series, they will be having data scientists coming in and people from every other career path that you can imagine. So this will be a series. So the first series has a little introduction about this talk, which will be happening next week, again at 4 p.m. And the two people who are coming in are from cybersecurity, data science, and DevOps. So these are three fields. Again, a lot of people must not have heard about what DevOps is, so you'll get to know about that, and for cybersecurity too. So I guess this will be pretty helpful for anyone who's starting or anyone who does not know other career paths exist. Like there is technical program manager, there is a product manager, there is community managers. So there is a lot that you can find out through the series. So go ahead and check out their website or maybe UAceIt.com. They'll have it in a few days, I guess. A very prestigious program will be having its fifth edition pretty soon. So LearnIt Girl, if you have not heard about it, is a mentorship program for women around the globe. And so I participated in when I was in my second year, and I learned or started learning Android through it. And I built a very simple application for exchanging books. But this was something like this was a 3-month long program, and my mentor really helped me find out what my interests were, and definitely developing an Android application was not something that worked for me, but might work for you. So go to learnit.com or keep checking it because the applications will probably open next month in January because we are currently working on it. So if you are interested in a mentorship program, do check it out. And in summers, I guess a lot of other mentorship programs also happen, but this will happen from, I guess, January to April. So keep a check at their website. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can jot them in the chat. I'll just take a look. Hi, everyone who wrote hi in the chat. Thank you for joining in. Okay, so Ishi Rajput is asking, how do you approach people at such events? Okay, so what I personally do is I go alone to these events. It might sound a little, narcissist or, but I don't like traveling in groups generally because it hampers sort of approaching people. So if you already have a group, why would you look for anyone else outside of that group, right? So I try to go alone at these events because even if you're standing alone, someone will come by themselves and start talking to you. If they don't do that, that's probably not the right community for you to join there. If you feel lonely at a meetup, then you are not at a community event. If it's a community event, you will feel welcomed and you will just feel good about being there, right? So even if you're alone, just approach anyone because they are also alone, right? So if you approach them, they have someone to talk and you have someone to talk. Just share basic ideas like why did you get into BTech if they are also into BTech, or why did they get into the degree which they are in. just ask general questions. If you make a little small talk, like 2, 3 questions, then you will find the conversation is in flow. And after a few minutes, talk to the next person or somebody else who's standing alone. It will make them feel good, and you will also feel good. So don't hesitate on at community events, at least, because everyone is lonely. So they are and it sounds a little wrong, but people are looking to talk. So do approach anyone you think is someone who could benefit you. And if you know where you are going and the people who would already be there, so if I'm going to a Google event, I know that people from Google will already be there, so just try and approach them, ask a general question. If they had a talk, ask something related to it, because they'll just connect with you for a few moments and maybe remember you for future events as well. Okay, thank you, Shubhi, for the comment on I Am Remarkable workshop. Okay, Richa has a question on how to manage time with projects and academics. Okay, good question. I would so like I said, don't be a part of every other community that you find, because managing time would be hard. Since this new curriculum of CBS has come, you have a lot more projects and academic goals to look forward to. So just be wise about where you are investing your time. I got involved in communities, I would say, very accidentally, and I was not looking for it. So mostly I was in every other community and I was investing time subconsciously, and I won't say I regret it, but I could have like done better with the goals, like where I wanted to go, and got more out of it. So if you are investing time in any community or investing time anywhere on a project, talking to a friend, just see that something you are getting something out of it. It's just not redundant. Even if you're investing your free time somewhere like watching a movie, just see that you're actually free. It's not something that is stressing you further. So always manage like time with um, carefully, like, yeah, manage time carefully. So if you have any other questions, please write them in the chat. um, thank thank you for attending, Raghav and Tanishq. So okay, since you're I'll wait for like a few more minutes, like till the time you're writing. I will share another experience that I had. So when I started public speaking, like after that thing on Deaf stage where it was like a 2 minute thing, and I have no pictures of that, but yeah, it was pretty crazy, like talking in front of 2,000 people. But after that, my first talk was with PyLadies Delhi, and it was a very small talk because I guess only 15 people were there, and it was an offline meetup. So 15 people in an offline meetup was less to me, because I have been part of GTG or women who code, and usually they have to like not let people enter. They would cross 100 very easily. So when I gave a talk at PyLadies, it was just 15 people, and it was the I Am Remarkable workshop. But it was very, intimate. It was very conversational, very opening, very freeing. So I really liked public speaking aspect of that, because with only a few people, it just becomes more personal. So if you are trying to get into public speaking, maybe get a few of your friends, 6 or 7 of them, and do a call and just talk to them, take a topic and talk about it. That is how you can practice public speaking. That is what we did in our hack club as well. Okay, Richa Bhatia has a question. Are you part of any public speaking communities? So, Richa, I'm the president of the Techno-Literati Society in our university, which is the literary society. So, as such, I won't say I'm a part of a public speaking community, but it is lot. It has a lot of literary aspects to it, Techno-Literati. So we do public speaking as a part of it, and we also like train people in that. We have a communication module going on where students are learning to speak and write better. So that definitely has helped me grow. I hope that answers your question. You can also join Techno-Literati. Just ping us on Instagram and we'll add you to it. Okay, I guess what time it is? 4:30. So if any of If you have more questions, just write them in the chat, or we can end the session after this. So you can, if you have any other questions or you want to talk, I do review applications if you want me to do that. So you can contact me on LinkedIn, Twitter, or even email me your application. I'll be happy to give you some reviews. Do try to get your application and your resume reviewed by as many people as possible, because everyone has some insights to it. So feel free to ping me anywhere of these. And I'd like to end by saying that even if we are online and everything is online, it's not a substitute for someone who is offline and having that face who is promoting you and encouraging you, just saying yes you can do it, and just pushes you on the stage too. So always, whenever this COVID gets over, find a personal in-person event and just go to it, and I am so sure that you will feel good about it. So thank you everyone. See you soon, and do connect with me. And thank you UAceIt for this amazing opportunity. Go to their website, and they have this pretty amazing website where you can find event opportunities, conferences, I guess everything that I showed you, upcoming events or current going events, you can find it on their website. And they have a mailing list too, which comes every week to your inbox, which is again amazing. So just subscribe to their mailing list as well. And thank you everyone for attending this webinar.